Hello friends, please like, subscribe and share our channel. Ready? 3, 2, 1, start. The Government of India issued a notification number 137 dated 28th September 1968 stop. By the said notification, it was notified that mixed feed containing oil cakes was exempted from so much of the customs duty as was in excess of that leviable on such oil cake content under the second schedule of the Indian Tariff Act 1935 stop. Certain disputes arose as to whether the expression mixed feed used in the aforesaid notification could also cover compound animal feed of the type exported by the petitioners stop. The Central Board of Excise and Customs issued a tariff ruling number 35 of 1969 dated 27th August 1969 after studying the position carefully stop. According to it, such animal feeds would not attract the imposition of any export duty stop. The relevant portion of the customs ruling was as follows. Para. The board has under consideration the liability of compound animal feeds to export duty under items 18, 19 and 21 of the export schedule stop. These feeds are of different types like feeds for cattle, feeds for poultry, feeds for sheep, etc., and are essentially compounded out of oil cakes and meals, rice and wheat bran, fish and meat, meal, maize, gluten, molasses, vitamins, etc., in varying proportions stop. As these feeds are compounded materials in which oil cake or meal is only one of the raw materials, and these are commercially known as cattle feed, poultry feed, etc. These should be taken as such for assessment stop. As there is no entry in the export tariff for animal feeds, these will not attract any export duty stop. Para. The petitioners were making their exports of such animal feed from Marmagua stop. The customs authorities during the year 1969-70 assessed the compound animal feeds at nil duty on the basis of the declarations by the petitioners in their shipping documents pending a chemical test to be made of the goods by the customs authorities for the purposes of verifying the correctness of the said declarations stop. These assessments were made under section 17(4) after bonds and letters of guarantee were taken stop. These were subsequently returned when the assistant collector came to the conclusion that the said feeds were not dutiable stop. This practice was altered with effect from 1st May 1970 stop. The petitioners were then required to produce test certificates regarding the composition of the product stop. Such certificates were submitted by the petitioners stop. According to the petitioners, the said certificate would show that once the different types of raw materials were mixed together, what emerged was a new product having distinct physical, chemical and commercial characteristic, and the said product, namely compound animal feed, was treated under a separate characteristic trade name, that is Indian compound feed stop. For the next 4.5 years, the petitioners along with other exporters were allowed to effect duty-free shipments of large quantities of compounded animal feeds stop. On 28th February 1974, the Central Board of Direct Taxes amended their earlier tariff ruling dated 27th August 1969 stop. According to the petitioners, notwithstanding the said amendment, it continued to export such feed free of duty because the said amendment, letter dated 20th February 1974 itself confirmed the non-dutiable nature of the compounded animal feeds. Stop. Thank you for watching.